In this video, I will be giving my presentation over our final ethics and society video. To begin my presentation, I will be doing a self-introduction. So, hello, my name is Victoria Castro-Barajas, and I am from Alton, Texas. I am a junior at WT this year and have my Associates of General Arts from SPC in Levelland. I am an office clerk for an agricultural company here in West Texas that ships cucumbers in the summer to Dallas, Texas. As for what I see in my future, I see myself as a marketing analyst that works for a company overseas. The overseas part, I really just want to work internationally and focus on that part of my degree. So for social responsibility, what is social responsibility? Social responsibility is a strategic focus for fulfilling economic, legal, ethical, and philanthropic responsibilities. This can also be referred to as corporate social responsibility. So when it comes to my personal life and how social responsibility is incorporated, I like to make decisions that benefit either my family or others around me or myself. I want to be able to make a decision that will positively influence myself and others. So just by the way I speak to others, how I address my elders or higher ups in a company, that is how social responsibility is impacted in my personal life. But for my career, my current career and future career, I believe it is also very important. It is my obligation to make right decisions that are ethically based so that my companies not only benefit themselves, but the community and others as well. So just by giving ideas on how we can help the community, or is our products and processes environmentally safe, just things like that. For this slide, we will be discussing stakeholders. So the definition of stakeholders is individuals who have an interest or stake in a company's products, industry, market, and outcomes. So there are basically two types of stakeholders, which are primary and secondary stakeholders. So for primary stakeholders, the definition is those whose continued association is absolutely necessary for a firm's survival. So this includes employees, customers, investors, shareholders, and governments and communities. So for secondary stakeholders, it is defined as individuals who are not essential to a company's survival and do not typically engage in transactions, which includes media, trade associations, and special interest groups. For primary and secondary stakeholders in my life, when it comes to primary stakeholders, I would have to say that includes my friends and family and close individuals. And in my professional life, I would have to say it would be my coworkers and my company higher ups. For my secondary stakeholders, I would have to say would have to be my other peers, individuals on my social media accounts, and individuals I am not close with. So when am I a primary and secondary stakeholder? I am a primary stakeholder to the current company I am with, since I am an employee and I do contribute to the success of the workplace. And then I am a secondary stakeholder to, let's give an example, a random person I walk by on the street or someone I see on social media accounts. So for my two favorite theories in this course, I would have to say they are sustainability and normative considerations of ethical decision making. So for sustainability, what is sustainability? Sustainability is a company's economic, environmental, and social performance, but focuses on the potential for long-term well-being of the natural environment. Um, So this is actually a growing concern in society and how companies are impacting the environment. So a company I can give an example of is Lush Cosmetics. Lush Cosmetics is a brand that sells skincare, hair care, body care, even like your dental hygiene. They sell products for that as well. Um, they are a brand that use packaging that is biodegradable. All of their ingredients are organic and they are vegan and vegetarian friendly. So their sustainability is very, very high. So what sustainability also is the effort to keeping the negative impact they have on nature to a minimum. So for normative considerations of ethical decision making, this is just saying that it is the normative approach is concerned with how an organization decision makers should approach ethical issues. So this focuses not only on the final decision, but the process of making that decision. So what organization decision makers take into account are the organizational values of Marriott. So these values are put people first, pursue excellence, embrace change, act with integrity, and serve our world. So what the normative consideration of ethical decision making is just the process or the how on how decision making is made through a company. In conclusion, I believe that I could definitely improve on my level of social responsibility in my personal life a little bit more than in my professional one. I need to know that what I am deciding is ethically correct and positively influences the stakeholders in my life, such as my friends and family. I have learned about decision making in other courses before, but I loved how this course also focuses on the before and after process of decision making. Knowing every component of the process can really help individuals understand why individuals and companies make the decisions they do. Thank you for listening to my presentation.